Good morning, Modern Steaders. Boy, did the temperatures drop hard and fast last night. It was 38 degrees out yesterday, and this morning it's 0 out. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops a few more degrees before the sun completely comes up. And they're calling for tonight to get down to 20 below 0, so I'm gonna have to make sure I bring some extra firewood in today. Tanner's not bothered by the cold. You got the stick? Ready? You boys staying warm? Pluto didn't want to come out this morning. Can't say as I blame her. I thought you wanted me to throw that for you. Ready? Where are you going? Hey! The air is a bit crisp this morning, that's for sure. Well, he scared you, Hope. You're usually the one who doesn't get bothered by Tanner. Oh, look at the moon. Go ahead, ladies. Keep going. Little peas waiting in the feeder for us. Typical. There you go. Enjoy and stay warm. Oh yeah. Frozen block of ice. That one ain't dumping out. I'll have to switch out buckets. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, we made some nice insulated nesting boxes. You ready? Sounds like one of the ladies is already getting ready to lay an egg. I know I gotta repair it, but I just haven't yet. There we go. Come on in. Moose, you coming out? Or are you letting your ladies out first? Morning, Moose. Maverick Goose. Goose. Maverick's over there eating. He left your buddy. I'm hoping this is our last cold snap for a while. It'd be nice if it warmed up and stayed in the 30s. I've been working on some really big plans for this upcoming growing season, so I can't wait till the snow melts and we can start on our next big project. Oh, I hear that heat running. Let's grab our tape measure. We need a few measurements before we can start making the doors. Whew. I need to get a width length, so 30 and a half, and then we gotta figure out rough height. So 70 and a quarter is tight. Wow, that's brisk out there. I did check the temp right before I came out and it had dropped down to -2. So let's write down some measurements. I know, my workshop's a mess. I know. We gotta clean it up, but we haven't yet. So 69 7/8, and then 30 1/4. So right now our shiplap is running horizontally and we have the smooth side out. For the doors, we're gonna run the shiplap vertically and we're gonna have the rough side out. And then we'll trim it out. I'll show you how we're gonna trim it out, but I think it'll just add the different textures and the different horizontal, vertical, the different lines and the textures will make it look so cool. We don't have any more cherry to make the door frames out of, which I wish we did, but we don't. So let's get these cut. So on most of the doors we've built here on the homestead this year, we've done 2 layers of pine boards. So like right here, we got the outside layer going vertical, and then we got an inside layer going horizontal and then at a diagonal. And they're glued and screwed together, and that makes for a nice thick, heavy-duty, solid door. We don't need that for our coop, so we're gonna do it a little bit differently, but this works awesome for our barn doors. We've been able to do the Dutch doors this way. And then if you haven't seen the videos, I'll put a link to them right here. With the Dutch door, you're able to make them open and they'll lip. Like if you cut one here and then one here, when they open and close, they line up like this, and there's no draft can't get through it. And then if you open the bottom, it pulls the top, but you can leave just the top open. It's pretty cool. I'll put a link to that video down below. But we don't need a heavy door like this. So we need to make them 30 1/4, and right now overall we are, what is that, 33? We are 32 7/8. I need to take off 1 1/4 out of 4 of our boards, and the center board can stay full length. This side, and if we can take it off this side. Alright, I like it like that. I was just trying to figure out which way the boards fit the best with the least amount of gaps, or an even gap. So we're gonna cut this side and then this side on this one. So for me, I want to set my fence at 10. Now we should be right around 30 1/4. If you like making wood projects, it's a good idea to have a wood stove or a good fire pit, because man, the amount of kindling you can generate is just amazing. I'm using some 1x4s, which really measure 3/4 inch by 3.5. Cut 45-degree angles on them. So 30 3/8 to the long point. I like that. That looks good. And then we can cut one of them at, so let's go 69 7/8 to the long point. All right, let's see how it fits. That'll work nice. And then I'm gonna do one more thing, but first we need to get this all put together. So let's take it apart. This and this. Get some glue in the shiplap joints. I just like getting right into my work when I'm building. I don't mind getting right down and dirty in the project. In place. Make sure we're happy with the placement of everything before we start screwing anything in. Bowing it. So 35, 35, and an overall length is going to be 23 and a half. Perfect. I like it. All right, that's one down. I'll do the next one in fast motion, and we'll let this one dry. I ended up finding the hinges I like on Amazon for the best price, but come to find out they don't come with screws. That must be why they were a little bit less expensive. So the real bummer about that is I don't have any black screws. I'll have to use these ones. And then I got our favorite handles. Not sponsored, but I've really been liking these handles for our doors. I like that. Let's go. Oh, the old gloves always work as a good nail pad. Sheesh, Al. It gets cold out and I can't talk. Now comes the moment of truth. Will the door open? Oh yeah. Perfect. I like it. Let's put up our other piece of trim back up. That'll be good. One door down. I like leaving the trim off so then I can put it back up after. I can leave a little bit of a gap. That's a good, nice, even reveal. Now I put the center cross brace right where we can put the handle because I knew our 4-inch wide trim wasn't wide enough. So if we put the handle right here, we'll have plenty of room to screw into. Figaro, you back again? I like that. You like it? Looks cute. Looks like a his and her outhouse door.
Gross.
Oh, one side's yours and one side's mine.
Okay, so the big side.
We're just about ready for our chicks. We just need to put a partition wall up and do some bird blocking. We'll do that later on. We got another project we're gonna start on tomorrow. We're getting closer and closer. Man, those look nice though. I'll have to come up with a sign for this door for the chicken coop and then this side for the chick brooder.
Gotta make some barbecue sauce, homemade barbecue sauce to put on some country ribs that we have from our pigs. And I have a cup of brown sugar and a little over a cup of ketchup. I know I'm trying not to use ketchup. That's just as a topping. The recipe calls for ketchup. So I have a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar and a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Wow. Half a cup of water, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm not saying that right, I'm sorry. I'm going to do, it's very bubbly. 2.5 tablespoons of dried mustard. 2 teaspoons of paprika. Salt. Do a little bit less. Pepper. Not even close. Now I'm just going to heat it on the stove so all the flavors can blend together a little bit better. I have some sweet cornbread with our ribs tonight. So I have my flour, a cup of flour, and 2/3 of sugar. Of cornmeal. My cup's dirty. I'm using a half cup. And I need 3.5 teaspoons. Of milk, 1/3 of oil, avocado oil is what we use, and an egg. Go ahead and pop that in the oven for 20 minutes on 400.
Oh, that sun feels so good. The chickens are waiting for you. Hey girls, I got a full belly. You didn't eat all your grain from this morning. What's going on, huh? What's up with that? You're waiting for your grubblies? You don't want the good stuff? The question is, are you going to eat your grubblies instead? Whoops. Yep, they're waiting for the good stuff. Just put it in a pile. You don't need to. How many eggs? 13. I'm gonna say 10. Oh, we got a chicken.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many are you hiding on us? Just one. 7. Siete. All right. Thank you, ladies. We're hoping for a little bit more, but maybe tomorrow. Zeke, you're lying down on the job, huh? What are you doing? Could use a little bit of warm weather to melt some of this snow. It's getting pretty thick under the gates. Is that a long enough icicle for you?
No.
No?
Whatever you do, don't knock off any of the icicles on that.
You like them?
Yeah.
Want to see how long they can get?
Yeah.
One. These are some big flakes on this bale. Doesn't like it.
No.
What are you goats doing? You sunbathing in the doorway? The best of both worlds? You girls coming out? Come on. You're too slow. Where are you hoping to? Where are you hiding at?
Go on.
You can't stop and give us a traffic jam. I think you're pregnant there, Buttercup. Look at that belly. Yeah. You got some babies brewing. There you go. There you ladies go. Enjoy. What are you doing, Hope? Oh, enjoy the hay. Oh, it looks so pretty. Golden brown. Oh, baby. That's gonna go good tonight with our ribs.
Don't give up, there's rest for your weary soul. And time to heal, yet still you fight with what you're told. And hold on to your scars and wounds and paths of fall. And I said, ooh, what would you do?
The ribs were delicious. That homemade barbecue sauce, oh, just put it over the top, and then that sweet cornbread Gina made, that just was amazing. That's not gonna last very long. We'll probably eat that up as snacks over the next day or two, but man, delicious. I will say, when I first started making doors, this was a few years ago, for projects around the homestead, I was intimidated by making doors. But now that I've been making them for a while, I look forward to it. They're still difficult, and there's always a little something different to add to them, but it saves me so much money in the long run being able to make my own doors, and it makes it also so you're not stuck to one door size opening. If you want a large door, say you need a 4-foot wide door for something like to get a wheelbarrow through, you can make it 4 foot wide. If you need to make one that's only 20 inches wide, you can do that too. So I just find it a very useful skill to have on the homestead, is making doors. So if you guys never have, or if you're intimidated by making doors, try making a few. One of the easiest ways to make them is make them oversized and then cut them down afterwards to the right length, so that way if they're not square, you can square it up. It was one of the things I did on the barn doors, and it works really nice. So leave it in the comments down below. Let me know if you've ever made doors before, if it's something you want to make, or it's just nothing that you care about at all. But thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.